this video, I'll show you how to brew a coffee press, which uses the grains in my live video that I showed you, and you can actually focus on using a coffee press to make your coffee. But it has 4 steps. 1, you grind and measure 2 tablespoons per 6 ounces of water. And then in my actual video, I show you the different international measurements, so you can see the different measurements of that in my live video when I actually go to a Starbucks. But right now we're going to focus on doing a coffee press. You grind and measure, you boil and some hot water. So this expression to add hot water, fill the press with hot water that's just off the boil. And that's an expression in English, just off the boil. That means it just boiled, let it cool for maybe a minute, and then you can take it. Or you can just take the boiling water and put it in there. And then you want to saturate all the grounds. And then you place the plunger on top and brew it, but you don't push the plunger down. You wait a few minutes. So push down means to go from one place down to the other. See, his hand here is pushing it down, and then it says to press and pour. So you gently push down the plunger until it reaches the bottom of the press and enjoy. But let's watch the video here on the website so you can actually see how they do it. And this video is 1 minute long, and I believe this is a Bodum brand coffee press, and I'll show you that soon.
Well, when I brew coffee at home, I always choose French press because there's no barrier between you and the coffee. No separation, there's no filtration, just unadulterated, true essence and flavor. Making a French press is actually pretty easy. So you start with your clean press, add the coffee grinds, which should be ground really coarse, very similar to like a coarse sea salt. We recommend 2 tablespoons of coffee per 6 ounces of water. Add the hot water, and the water should be right off boil. So boil the water, take it off, let it sit for about 30 seconds, fill the press completely full, and then we're gonna place the plunger on top of the press, and then we're gonna let that coffee sit there and steep for 4 minutes. Once we hit the 4-minute mark, we're gonna gently plunge it and enjoy it. To me, coffee press is the real essence of coffee. It's a bold flavor, it's syrupy, it's the true flavor of the bean.
So as you can see in that video we just watched, he said a couple things. He mentioned something like, if we go back here, this is, like I said, this is the press, but he said, we're gonna, and he meant in English, going to. We're gonna plunge it down. We're gonna pour the hot water in. Gonna means like going to. So he was just saying we're going to. And then to plunge down is like when he pushed this down. So again here.
Press, and then we're gonna let that coffee sit there and steep for 4 minutes.
So steep for 4 minutes. So you wait, and then we'll watch him plunge it here.
Once we hit the 4-minute mark, we're gonna gently plunge it and enjoy.
So right here, plunging down. Means he's pushing down this coffee before he pours it. And so that's basically how you use a coffee press. And I recommend going to this website here, starbucks.com/coffee/how-to-brew/coffee-press. So just go to this website and you can watch this video as many times as you want, or just hit replay on this video that you're watching here and you can see how to use the coffee press. But if you'd like to get one of these, you can find them on Amazon, the Bodum. In fact, my wife and I use one. You can find them on Amazon. There's also all kinds of, like, there's a stainless steel one. Here's the one on Amazon that, I think the Bodum one. Yeah, here it is. Nope, that's my login account. So you can get the stainless steel Bodum, or not stainless steel, but this Bodum coffee press, which is very similar to the one he used. And this one looks like a set, actually, a whole set that you can get. Yeah, 3 cups, I think, or no, a 12-ounce. Yeah, I think it's this one that you can get. It's showing you different kinds, though. Interesting. But anyway, this is kind of the one that we have. So where are we at here? Yeah. So here is your step-by-step lesson on how to use a coffee press. And to review, we grind and measure, add hot water, place the plunger and brew, press and pour. And watch the video again to help you. So here is that Bodum coffee press I mentioned in the video that I showed you when we went to the website, on the Starbucks website, and watched their video, and the guy who was plunging the coffee press. This one's the original. They call it the original French press. But the company is Bodum. You can get these on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. They're around like anywhere from $16 to $25. But I like this one. It's pretty simple and effective. The only downside though is that this one, it doesn't hold the heat as long. It's very, it cools off pretty fast. So if you want to drink your hot coffee right away, it's good to use it, plunge it, steep it. I mean, it does stay hot for probably about 45 minutes to an hour after you pour it and use it, but then you have to reheat your coffee. So there's other coffee presses you can get as well. Below this video, you can check out the other links in the show notes. You can see what coffee type presses you could find that might be useful for you. Ones that retain heat a little more, like I think there's some stainless steel ones. There's also a really cool Bodum, like Brazilian style coffee press too that you can get. But this is the one my wife and I use. So maybe it's the afternoon and I want some more coffee. I'll go and boil some water and use this as an option. So that's the video on how to use your coffee press. And if you have any questions, you can email me, alex@eslwithpurpose.com. If you found this video useful, go ahead and subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a future lesson.